Now, as everyone knows, J.J. Abrams rebooted the Star Trek franchise, but what not everybody knows is that this past weekend in Melbourne, the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra got together and live scored the entire Star Trek film, and it's absolutely incredible, and they invited me down here to hang out at the dress rehearsals and generally just sort of make a nuisance of myself. So without further ado, let's get a look behind the scenes of the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra playing Star Trek. It's got to be a big undertaking taking something like the Star Trek score and doing it with a full orchestra. How did you get involved in this project?
I have done a bit of film music stuff before with orchestra. I've done Psycho, Hitchcock's great classic, and a lot of the Pixar scores. Okay. And so I guess maybe from that this led to Star Trek. And it's one of those dreams come true as a wannabe film score composer that I am. To conduct MSO in this grand big space with this great film is incredible.
Are you a Star Trek fan at all?
Look, not really. I was more of a Star Wars fanboy, unfortunately. But I was a fan of Star Trek music. I just never really got into the films and the TV shows.
So you're not familiar with certain big Star Trek tropes like Klingons, whose head looks like vagina, the concept of Ponfar, which is basically Vulcan puberty, or Budleths, or you're totally, your pupils have glazed over.
Live long and prosper.
But look, orchestras aren't just about people, they're also about the instruments. So without further ado, let me introduce you to some of my favorites. I know this one. Trombone. Harp. Panna cotta. Nailed it. Nailed it. Holy crap, that was incredible. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra doing their thing. In this case, their thing is, of course, doing the music from Star Trek whilst the movie plays in the background. It was a great series of concerts and lots of people really loved it, and they have some really big bombs to drop later this year, which I can't actually tell you about, but just keep your eyes peeled. Also, keep your eyes peeled to this channel, because I'm now doing nerd news kind of out in the field. Because I figure there's lots of really good nerd stories out there in the world, and I sort of should be out there covering them, really. It's fairly simple. So if you liked it, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at @It'sPaulVerhoeven, and may the force be with you.